Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's session, we are going to create a very interesting project. This is a car parking project where you can see there are a lot of cars here. Basically, they are all the pictures, but there is one car which is here, which I can drive. Now, to drive this, what I need to do is I'm going to just move my left and right arrow from my keyboard. So I'm using a keyboard of right arrow for now. And here I use up arrow to move it up and my car is parked. I can also use left and down to just adjust it. And if I want to go to the right side, that also I could do. Now, how I have completed this project, this is what we will be starting in today's class. So let's start creating it. So for this one, first of all, if you look at the codes, over here you can see that there is HTML codes, which I already have done. Let me just give you a go through of this one. So I have started with the HTML tag, head is there. I have done some internal styling for my body, which is the concrete background, which you can see, that I have done it with this background image. We have learned how to add a background image and how to adjust in our previous classes. If you have not watched that video yet, please go and watch it. This is for my canvas, like how much big canvas I want and what kind of background color I want for my canvas. And I have also added a canvas in this project. Now, if you say in the body itself, I'm using a onload function, right? So we have learned about different kind of events and functions. For example, on button, on click, how on click is going to create a button and then button will trigger the action. Same way I'm using a onload function. That means whenever the project opens or maybe loaded, how you can add the background, how you can add the pictures or the card picture that you could see on my screen. So with this, my HTML is being done, and now I'm going to. So now let's start with my JS part. Now for the JS, here we have the JS. Now let's start with the JS code one by one. First of all, I need to get my canvas over here. If you remember in the last class, we have done the same, that how can I make a reference for my canvas? So I will write canvas first. Then I'll say equals to. Then I'm going to take the reference of my canvas, which I will be taking it as document.getElement by ID. The ID of my canvas is my canvas. You can check out from your HTML page as well. Let me show you. So this is how you have to write it. Here my C is capital, so I have to mention that key is capital. Okay. Now I'm going to use ctx dot canvas dot. So why are we writing ctx here? So ctx equals to canvas dot. ctx is going to take as the reference for my canvas. For example, now in the project, I would be not talking it as a canvas. I will be mentioning it always as a ctx. Okay, you can use part of CTS, you can use anything else also. Just the CTS is what we have used commonly. And we have to mention that this is my 2D canvas. So I have to mention that as well. So I will write canvas.context. Keep your C capital for writing the context, very important. So I'll write context, and here I will be mentioning it as 2D. Now I'll give semicolon, right? So with this, now I'm going to get the car. So this car, I want the green car, right? And in this green car, let's decide what is the width of this green car. So I will write green car width, which I right now give 75 px. I would be able to change it later, because let's see, I'm just giving a standard height and width for now, just for a sake. Definitely I could change it later if I wanted to, but I think it will go good. So I have get it the green car width and height. I'm also going to add the background picture here. These are all the variables which I'm declaring, because I'm not going to use the direct name of my pictures or the direct name of the car. Instead, I'm going to keep it inside a variable. So I can write background image equals to. Now what is the name of my image? The name of my image is parking. So you can just see it from here also, like just in case you do not know that how I'm using the names. So this is my car parking. This should be in my background. Just let me show you like this. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead here in the main.js pack. So I will be writing it as parking. What is the name of it? Lot, L is capital, dot JPG. Okay, my background image. And green car image name, what is the name of the green car image? So I can write it as green car hyphen, okay, underscore image. So the green car image is here, car2.png. Let's write the same. So in double quotes, I will be writing car2.png. Now I have to fix that where my car is going to start from. That is the XY position of my car. So I will say car X equals to 5 semicolon. Then I could say green car. I will also mention the Y coordinate of it, which is I'm going to do it as 2 to 5 for now. Then it should be a little down. So if I'm going down, it should be Y value would increase. Now we will be using the function, because I want to load these background and the car picture whenever the entire body loads. And remember, we have used the onload function in the HTML. Yeah, that is what we are going to make it use in this one. This function. Okay, so I will write function, and what is the name of the function? It's add. I have to give a bracket along with that and a curly brackets. Now I'm going to write the codes to add my background. How to write it? Let's start writing it. So I first write background underscore img tag. I'm naming it as img tag. You can just name it img1 maybe. That's totally up to you. But now the major part, which we cannot change, which is new image. It's a new image which we are making. It's a function. Okay, so we're defining the variable for new image. Then we want to load this new image, right? So we will say background img tag dot onload, load it. Okay, and where to load it? I will be using a function name called upload background, which I'm going to declare later. Okay, upload background. And please be careful with the spellings and all, because I sometimes make very good mistakes. So now it is background img tag dot, like from where you got this picture. So I'm right now getting this picture from this background image variable. So I'll use that only here. Fine. Now this is the same thing I have to process for my car also. So I'm just copy pasting this thing, because anyways we are coder and we should be doing that only. So I will be using it as green car img tag, where the new picture would be coming. Then here I will be using green img tag for onload. Okay, and for this I will change the function name, which I will be using it as upload car or green car, whatever you feel like. If you just want to write car, go for it. Now this is for the img tag. Now green car, from where I'm getting it, the name of the variable, it's here, green car. So I'll write that only, green a car image. Now you must be thinking, okay, fine, this is all done. How I can get, how I'm going to upload it? So now I have to call these functions, otherwise how it will be uploading, right? Because I have to mention where I have to upload, where it is going to come. So I have to write function, then I have to write upload background with a bracket. See, the video is going to be bigger, like little long, but if you want, you can go see the video in the 2x speed. That would be easy for you to understand. Then go for it. Otherwise, you can just give a little bit of time, because all the codes here is important and very, important to learn. Now I'm going to draw the image. So what image I want to draw? First, I will write that I want to draw the background img. Where I want to draw it? In the entire screen. So for that, I will give the XY coordinates as 0, 0. How much width and height of my image would be? It will be depending on my canvas width and height. So which I will be mentioning it as canvas dot width. Okay, comma, which we have already done in this HTML. I have mentioned the width and height there. Okay, and canvas dot height height. So here we go till this much. This will be giving me the background. Let's see how does it work. Yes, my background is here. Okay. Now let's get the green car. So to get the green car, isn't it the same process? Let's copy paste. Instead of upload background, what should I write? You can comment down below. So it should be green car, right? Instead of, again, background img, what should I write? Green car. But the position I've already mentioned here, now it's green X and green Y. So that's what I have to mention it over here, that instead of X, it should be green X, and instead of Y, it should be green Y. Again, for height and width of the image also, I have mentioned green car width. So that only I will be mentioning it over here also. Right? Green car width and green car height it is. Let's see if the images of car is also coming or not. All right, so here it should be coming green. Okay, I told you to check the spellings very carefully. Now let's see. Yes, my car is there. So my car is here. My background is uploaded. Now it's time to move my car up and down. Now to move the car up and down, we have to use the key events today. Now, if you remember, we have done add event listener. Let me just explain you again. So it's going to be window dot add event listener, which is going to like that your computer is listening that what are you doing and what type of instructions are you giving. So what type of instruction you are giving? You are giving key down instructions, because you are pressing all the keys, and these keys down instructions will be called by this function. So the function name is my key down. Again, you can name the function anything of your choice, but you cannot change this event name. This is important. All right. Now we have to give the function here, which we can mention function my key down, because that is what we are declaring now with the curly brackets. Now just see, whatever the key I am going to press, I have to first take that as an event. So I am using a variable called key pressed, which is going to take all the event that you have pressed as a key code. Now this is a very important part we are going to talk about. You know, computer do not understand A, B, C, D, up, down, left, right. Either it understood it with a S key value. Okay. So if I say, if I'm going to press up key, computer will not understand what is up key. It's going to understand 38. So if you want, I will be mention you the SK value chart in the comment below. Okay, so just comment down and I'll give you the SK value chart. Also the pictures which I have added for this class, I'll also going to give you that. Okay, so don't worry. Let's continue with this. Now here, if I use E, so I have to mention it over here also. Okay, so my function name is my key down, which is going to call the function over here. Right, so let's now continue. So I first use that, which key are you pressing? So I'll say if your key pressed event. Okay, that is up. Now for up, do you know the SK value is 38? So I will say that 38. Is it 38? If it is 38, okay, what it will be doing? I have to give a function for this also. Yeah. So if it is 38, what you will be doing? You are going to call a function called up. How up will work? Now that is a different task. That is what I have to again make a function for. We will be doing the same thing for down. Now, do you know the SK value for down? The computer do not understand down. It understands instead 40. And I will be calling the function down. Same I'm going to do for, let's say, left. Again, computer do not understand left. It understands 37 as a key value. Now what is left? It's right. The right, I think you can guess it now. It's 38. Yes, you are right. So it's going to be 38. Okay, so this is how we have created the function for key down. Now we will be making separate functions for up. So for example, up, we are making function up. How it is going to work? Just to mention you know how computer works. It works like when you say my key down, okay, then it checks key press 38. Okay, so key press 38, that means I have to go to the function up. So it will check function up here. So it immediately jump to this function and will start working whatever mentioned inside that. Got it? So this is how it works. So I'll just give a curly brackets here. Now, how can I make the up function? First of all, it should check. Now, it's very important part. When you are going up, up means here. And for the Y position, the very up, the starting value is 0, 0. And the how down you can go, that means it increase the value. That means if you're going up, you should be mentioned that your Y value should not be more than, means it should be more than 0. It should not be less than 0. Like if I'm here, my value is anyways more than 0 because 0, 0 is here. To reach out to this position, I'm going towards 0, 0. I'm going towards 0, 0. So for the mentioning that how up I can go, I have to first tell that you have to have a Y value which should be greater than up. Then only you will be going up. How to give that? Again, if condition. And I should say green car Y value, because I'm going up, okay, is greater than equals to 0. Then only you can go up. Now, when you're going up, you're going from, suppose you are at the very bottom position, suppose you're at 300. So you're going up, 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 means you're negative your number. So we say green Y is equals to green Y minus 10. Okay, then you will be going up and you're uploading the backgrounds as well. So you will do upload background and you will also do upload car. Car and uploading background is happening continuously. All right. Now let's see how can we make our car down. So if we want our car to go down, so I have to again copy, I'm just copying this entire function because the process would be remaining same only. Okay, it's just the number that's going to change. So instead of up, I'm going to use down. This time, yes, it is going to be car value, but car is going down, right? That means it should be lesser than, it's coming from 0 to down, right? Like if you see it over here, if this is the 0, 0 position, it's coming down till here. Maybe 350 was the number which I've given for the height. Okay, so it will come till that much. So again, in my condition, I have to mention that this is your Y position and it should be lesser than equals to 350. All right, because that's what the number I have given. And because you're coming down, this is going to be plus. Again, you have to upload your car and upload your green car. Okay, so now to make the task easy, I'm going to just making the left and right also for you. It's just that I make the function left. If the green x is more than 0, it will be decreasing the point. Now here I have used x and x for moving left and right, and for up and down I have used y. Okay, one thing which I mentioned in computer, if I do key press equals to 38, it always assign the value instead of checking. It should check, right? So for checking, I have to give double equals to sign here. Otherwise, your project would not be working. Please mention this. So here we have to use key press is equals to 38 means kya key pressed की value 38 hai? Is the key press value is 38? If it is, then you move up. Then up means it will go here and it will make the up part for you. Same it goes for down, left and right. Now let's check our final output. So here is my car. Yes, it's moving on the right side. And I can go up now. And perfectly coming to this. So this is the entire project. If you want the source code, please let me know. If you have any other queries, please let me know. And I will come up with such videos. And thank you all. Please subscribe to my channel. See you all in the next one.